Hello everyone! In this video, I will tell you what are the different gastrointestinal parasites that infect horses. I will also show the procedure for performing a flotation technique to identify the parasites present in the fecal sample. There are various parasites that can infect the gastrointestinal of horses. The most common parasites are the following. First is the stomach worms, the Habronema species and Raschia megastoma. Horses get infected by these worms when they ingest house or stable flies or their larvae that contain larvae of the stomach worms. Also, large strongyles, namely Strongylos vulgaris, Strongylos edentatus, and Strongylos equinus are mainly the parasites of the large intestinal of equines. They are also known as bloodworms. Infection is passed by eating larvae on grass or bedding, which migrate through the body. Parascaris equurum eggs, when freshly passed, are yellow-brown and have a thick, rough outer shell layer and contain one or two cells. Sometimes, during fecal flotation, the outer rough layer is lost and the eggs appear smooth. It affects mostly foals, and infection sources are pastures, paddocks, and stalls contaminated with eggs from other infected foals. Oxyuris equi are most common in horses that are less than 18 months old. The eggs are approximately oval, slightly flattened on one side, with a thick, smooth shell and a plug at one end. It is usually difficult to see the internal structure of the eggs. The eggs of Oxyuris equi are easily distinguishable from those of other intestinal parasites of horses. Trichostrongylos axe parasitizes the simple stomach or abomasum of a wide range of hosts, including ruminants, horses, and leporids. Cyathostomine eggs are typical strongyle eggs that are oval with a thin, smooth shell. The life cycle is direct, with eggs passed in the feces and infection of horses by ingestion of infective third-stage larvae from the environment. A very heavily infected horse may harbor tens of thousands of these parasites. Strongyloides westeri are transmitted from mares to foals in milk. The larvated eggs of S. westeri passed in the feces of an infected horse are oval with a delicate, smooth shell. Strongyloides westeri occurs in horses and other equids throughout the world, especially in foals and in warm and moist areas. Methods in preparing the salt solution. A 200 grams of salt was dissolved in a 500 ml of distilled water. The solution was mixed using a stirring rod. Methods in performing simple test tube flotation. 3 grams of feces were measured in the weighing scale placed in a plastic cup. A 2.5 ml of tap water was added to soften the feces with the aid of a tongue depressor. A 47.5 ml of saturated saline solution was added and mixed until the feces is well dispersed. The mixture was sieved several times to remove the debris until a homogeneous mixture suspension was seen. Using a pipette, every test tube was filled until a convex meniscus at the top is created before it was covered with a cover slip. The test tube was allowed to stand for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, the cover slip was removed with a drop of fluid adhering to it. The cover slip was then placed onto a glass slide. The eggs were identified using a microscope.